Collinwood, 1969. The spirit of an angry and lonely man rules over the great house at Collinwood. The ghost of Quentin Collins walks the vast, empty rooms. For many months, no living soul has dared venture inside this house. But on this night, a woman has gone there hoping she will be able to communicate with the spirit and save the lives of two people, one in the past and one in the present.
Quentin, I must speak to you. Quentin, I beg you, appear to me. Quentin, please, appear to me. Quentin, please speak to me. Are you in this room, Quentin? Is it you I feel?
Wait.
Who's there?
You must go away. He will not show himself to you.
Who are you?
My name would mean nothing to you.
But I know you. You were a servant in this house.
You must not stay here. Please listen to me.
Oh, no, you must listen to me. You have appeared to us before when we needed your help and guidance. Please, you have got to get Quentin to come to this room.
No.
Please, it's more important than ever now that you help us.
There is nothing more I can do. He cannot be reasoned with.
Why? What is he doing? Does he want to destroy David Collins?
He loves the child.
But that doesn't make any sense.
He sees David as the reincarnation of Jameson Collins. Jameson was the one person on earth Quentin truly loved. But soon before Quentin died, Jameson rejected him. It was the worst blow that Quentin ever suffered. In death, his spirit could not rest. He will settle for nothing less than Jameson's forgiveness and love.
I may be able to help him get what he wants.
No one can help him.
Yes, listen to me. There may be a way of my going back into the past to right the wrongs. But I've got to know one thing. Who killed Quentin Collins?
It is very difficult for me.
Why, Beth? Beth, listen to me. If you care anything about David Collins, you've got to help us.
It happened on the 10th day of September in the year 1897. Where have you been? I've been looking for you all day.
Well, I've been in my room. I had some work to do.
But why?
Well, I've really been busy. I'm sorry. I've been concerned with some family affairs. They've been taking up all of my time.
It's never happened before. This concern of family affairs.
Well, it's happening now. And I don't see why it's so difficult for you to understand. I still happen to be a Collins.
Quentin, don't be angry. I didn't mean...
I don't care what you mean. Now, look. I just don't want to talk about it now. I can't talk about it.
Beth, won't you come into the drawing room? I think it's time that you and I had a frank conversation.
What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
About Quentin. I'm sure he doesn't mean to hurt you. It's something that he can't help. It's just his way. He would never hurt you or anyone else. Actually, I'm sure that he's quite fond of you.
He's more than just fond of me. Quentin and I are going to be married.
Do you really think the family will allow that?
The family has nothing to say about it. It is up to Quentin and me to decide. And we have decided. All of which happens to be none of your business. We have nothing more to say to each other.
Beth, I really wanted to break this to you gently, but you're not making it very easy for me.
What are you talking about?
Well, since Quentin hasn't told you himself, I really feel that I must. The reason he's been avoiding you lately is because he's become quite involved with me. And he is going to marry me. I'm sorry that I have to tell you like that. Is there anything I can do? If you'd like to talk...
No! No!
You'll get over it in time, my dear. Everyone does.
Where did you go then, and what did you do?
I cried in my room for what seemed like days. And when I stopped crying, I knew that someone would die that night.
Go on with the rest of it, Beth. Who was gonna die that night?
I was. I think I had been in love with Quentin from the first day I saw him. In the beginning, I was afraid to admit it to myself. He was a member of the family, and I was a servant. But once I had admitted it, and knew he loved me too, he became my whole reason for being. And now that he had turned me away, I felt I had no reason to live any longer.
Jameson. Can I come in for a minute, please, Beth?
Not now, Jameson. I'm very tired.
I have something to show you. It'll only take a second, and you'll be very proud of me. Please, Beth.
All right. Come in.
Beth, remember that puzzle you gave to me to figure out?
Puzzle?
Yes. You said that I wouldn't be able to find all the figures in it. Well, I did. And look, I took a pencil and outlined each one of them. Aren't you proud of me?
Yes, Jameson. Very proud. It's wonderful.
What's the matter, Beth?
Oh, Jameson.
Why are you crying?
I can't talk about it.
What's that?
No!
Beth, what is it?
Nothing. Just a bottle.
Let me see it.
It's nothing.
Beth, this is poison! What were you gonna do with it?
Oh, Jameson.
You were gonna kill yourself. Why, Beth? Why?
Oh, you're so young, Jameson. You couldn't know how I feel.
Feel about what, Beth?
Quentin and me.
What about you and Quentin?
Quentin and I were going to be married. And now he's marrying Angelique.
That can't be true. Quentin wouldn't do a thing like that.
He is. He's going to marry her.
Don't cry, Beth. You've always been good and kind to me. I love you.
Oh, Jameson.
I'm not going to leave you alone until you promise me that you won't do anything that might hurt yourself. Will you do that?
I promise.
All right. There's something I've got to do now. I'll come back and talk to you later on.
Yes. Later.
It was something that had to be done, Quentin. The girl had a right to know where she stood with you. I felt that it was my duty to spare her any further humiliation. I'm sure you think I did the right thing.
I'd like to speak to you, Quentin.
Jameson, your uncle doesn't have time to talk to you right now.
I'd like to speak to you alone.
Leave us alone for a minute. What's on your mind, Jameson?
Are you gonna marry that woman?
Who told you that?
Beth,
Beth. When?
just now. How could you do that to her? I thought you loved Beth.
Well, I do, but...
Then why are you marrying someone else? Why are you breaking your word to her?
Jameson...
How could you drive her to almost kill herself?
Kill herself? What are you talking about? Is she all right?
Yes, but if I hadn't walked into her room when I did, she...
I better go see her. She's still in the room?
Yes, but she doesn't want to see you. You've got to tell me why you did that.
Jameson, you're too young to understand some things.
Quentin, I've got to know. It's terribly important to me.
You've got to try and understand that the grown-up world is very different from your own.
All I understand is that you've hurt someone. Someone that you love very much. I can't understand why you do that, Quentin. But I don't want to see you anymore. I don't want to talk to you or have anything to do with you. I hate you, Quentin! I hate you!
Then the prophecy was true. The third event happened. Jameson did reject him.
sorry. I'm truly very sorry. I wanted to tell you. I tried. I couldn't find the courage. I didn't want to hurt you. I know you can't understand this, but I really do love you. You forgive me. Please forgive me.
I wasn't the one to die. Not me. I was going to die because I loved you. Until I realized I was wrong. It was you, Quentin. You, Quentin, who had to die. Not me. And you're going to die. You will die. You'll never get away. I'll get you, Quentin.
No, Beth. Please.
After he was dead, I went back downstairs. I saw the other woman when she returned to the house. I saw the look of shock on her face when she began to realize what had happened. They found his body later that night, here in this room. And they found mine here the following morning.
Then you did kill yourself.
I thought killing him would help me release from loving him, but it didn't.
There's something I don't understand. If Quentin died in this room, then why was his own room sealed up?
I don't know.
Thank you. I'm very grateful for everything you've told me, Beth. I only hope that there's time for what I've got to do.
I'm sorry, Quentin. I had to tell her. It was time someone knew the truth. Please don't be angry with me, Quentin.
David. David, what are you doing here? Quentin. You're the reason he's here. David, come away from him. He wants you to die.
I don't want to die.
then come away from him. Stay away from him, David.
I don't want to die.
You'll be all right, dear. You'll be all right. You'll be fine.
It is too late. He is mine.
It is not too late. He is still breathing. He is still alive.
David! Where are you? David? David!
In the drawing room, Professor. I saw Quentin.
Found him here with the boy?
Yes. Yes, Professor. I found out everything I need to know now. I've got to go back to the past.
After all that's happened here tonight?
Yes, it's more important than ever that I go back now. I must go.
Julia, is David all right?
Yes. David is